Yes, so I wanted to do something with NestJS, which is a server-side framework that is written in TypeScript and it looks a lot like Angular, but the problem is the if you use the CLI, I'll just show you. So Nest new example, boop boop boop. We're gonna use yarn, and it's gonna take a while. But there's a problem with starting off with either this or Angular as a beginner because they give you a lot in the project scaffold that you don't exactly need. So let's do code example. Open this up. Oh, why does that always happen? Preferences, settings, workspace settings, zoom level. Go with 1, I think is what yeah. Okay. So as you can see, not these. There's a lot of files that you don't necessarily know what's going on. So I wanted to set it up from scratch, just to see how things are hooked up. And I chose Nest, um, mostly because I wanted to do a project with Nest.js, and also because I can't really show you how to set up Angular from scratch because I don't know how. But yeah, we'll get on that. Uh, okay, so let's first create a new directory, and I'm just gonna call this nest uh, setup. Also, I'm gonna take the what is it example.vs code to nest setup.vs code. Hopefully that'll work. Open this up. All right, cool. I got the settings. What the? Okay. Anyways, so as every project with a node project, we're gonna do a yarn init -y. You can use npm if you'd like, and that should do it. There's our package JSON. Now we need a couple things. So we need let's see what we need. We need yarn add. We need TypeScript. Reflect metadata. TS node. I think that's it. We also need a tsconfig.json, which I'm just gonna copy it from here. tsconfig. All right. Let's see what we got. Module dex, no implicit any's. Sure. That looks pretty standard. We need a source directory for our source code. Did it show up? There it is. And let's see what else we need. Prettier, not necessary. NodeMon, sure. I'm gonna take NodeMon. So touch nodemon.json. We're not gonna need this part. And I'm gonna do index.ts, just because I'm more comfortable with that. So it's index.js. Good. So let's see. yarn add -d node mon. Okay, let's add our start script. Oops, scripts. Start dev node mon. Let's also make a start prod npm. Whoops, npm? No, it's node this / index.js. Let's make a / here. All right. Let's see, it's going to compile to the dist folder, so that's correct. Okay. All right. Let's see. We need our entry file, touch source index.ts, and it should look pretty similar to this. So copy this. All right. So let's see. This is saying that we need an app module, which is what we're going to create. And then we also need the Nest factory, which will come from NestJS /core. So we're just going to first clear yarn add at NestJS /core. That'll solve this dependency over here. And then the app module is going to come from, current directory .app.module. Okay, so touch source app.module.ts, and that is where we're going to define our module, which should look a lot like this. So the module comes from common controller service. I'm going to copy and then explain. So that means we also need NestJS /common, which will solve this dependency up here. Save. I had the right thing, right? NestJS /common. All right. So imports so every module is a class that has the module decorator, and it takes in 4 different things. There's also a declaration, I believe. So imports is an array of all the other modules that you're providing to this module. Services is providers is an array of services, and service is basically shared logic across your application. And then controllers is equivalent to Angular's components, and it's basically where most of your code will live. So we're just gonna make these two. So let's just do a touch source app.controller.ts as well as app.service.ts. Actually, we're not gonna do the service. Oop. The service is a little overkill for this particular example. So now it's complaining because the app controller file is not exporting an app controller thing. So if you just do this, export class app controller, save, the import is happy, but if you run the app, it's gonna break. So let's see, what does the controller look like? Let's see. I don't want this, and I don't need this. And I don't need this either. All right. Okay, so we're getting the controller decorator from NestJS, which will map across this class and tell our application that it's a route. It's a controller with routes and handlers. This get is telling us that this function is what happens at this get request. And the name of the function is actually irrelevant. So you just change this to like do it thing, and we're just gonna return did the thing. I believe that's all you need to hook it up. So let's check this index, and const app is using the Nest factory to create the module, and it's listening on port 3000. So if we just run nodemon, everything should work unless we're missing something. We cannot find RxJS. Okay, so it needs RxJS. Yarn add RxJS. That's gonna be a big package. Oh, I guess not. That was easy. So nodemon again, and it should log everything, and that should work. And we go to localhost 3000, and we did the thing. Okay, so wait, I don't need this anymore. Okay, so to go back to the controller, we could expand on this. So in the controllers, there's an optional parameter that you could just pass in the route name. So we just do /API/ app, and then right now this function is returning a string, but we could change it to return a JSON object or a JavaScript object. And it'll be parsed to JSON. So we do the normal hello world, and now our server, we say there'll be an error because we changed the route of what the thing is supposed to be at. So there's our there's our controller API/app, and there's hello world, and there you go. And that's all you really need to get started with NestJS, and it just creates an API. Currently we don't have a database hooked up, but we can do that pretty easily in the next video. And code example. And then the project scaffold with the CLI gives you some extra stuff. So it gives you a testing suite with just.js. It gives you prettier for formatting, and there's a Webpack thing for hot module replacement, but I'm probably not gonna ever use that. So yeah, so it brings tests. It has some stuff hooked up, and then it also has the Nest CLI. What's the thing called? Configuration. So you can use the CLI to generate modules and controllers and services, just like how Angular does it. All right. Yeah, I just wanted to go over how to set it up on your own. And in the next video, we're probably gonna create a new project using the CLI version after we clean this up a little bit. Okay, I'll see you guys next time.